Hi, I'm Midnight Mule, and I'm a very bad World of Tanks player. But that's okay, you need bad players so that you can have other people can get points, eh? So I'm one of the players that when you're playing a game and then you're cursing someone because they did something bad or something silly or didn't do the right thing, that was probably someone like me. So there's lots of channels on YouTube where there's people who are very good at World of Tanks that are giving you hints and showing you what to do, and they put out some really good games that they've played. So I thought I'd show the other side of the coin and show what a player who's not so good, what it is they do. Now I'm somebody who, because I'm bad, I've spent money on this game. I've bought quite a lot of premium tanks and I buy gold and this sort of thing. But that's good because it means other people get to play it for free because people like me don't mind paying a little bit. Like, for example, rather than spend hours and hours and hours of my time grinding up a tank, I maybe get some gold and convert some free XP and then just get up there. So if I show you what sort of player I am, I'm winning currently less than 49% of my games, and that's after 10,000 battles. These numbers, if you know what they mean, you'll see are quite low, really. The sort of vehicles these are my vehicles. There's somewhere I can see statistics. Here we go. You'll see most of my games around the 5-6 mark. Mostly Russian. I play all sorts of different types. Mediums are the ones I like the least. I mean, I'm equally bad at all sorts really, but I just don't really enjoy the mediums. Now, for statistics, what I want to do is get the victory rate up. So the most important stat is victory. So I could have a really bad game, but I'm on the winning side, so that's pretty good. If I show you how bad some of my vehicles are, if I order by XTE here. So this AMX 50B is a tier 10 and my XT01, look at that, better than 1.2%. So you get 100 players who play this tank. I am the worst out of 100 players. That's how good I am. Now I've not even got the tier 9. What I did with this, and I've got another tier 10 somewhere, there we go, and I can't even say the name of most of these tanks right. I just simply skipped up the tree and got it. So if we go to the Swedish line, I got that tank. So I got the Lego, and then I just free XP'd, bang, 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 all the way up there to that. And the French is a similar story. I got it there, but I didn't get any of these tanks before. I just bought it. But I would have obviously spent some real money giving it to the game. So I'm absolutely the sort of player that some people don't like. I have some good games, but I have some obviously bad games too. So what I thought is I would just go in and play one of the tanks I'm bad at. I won't do the tier 10s because I get an awful lot of flack for that. Quite rightly, I get abuse in the game for playing those. So I'll go for this one here, the LTTB. I've only got a 45% win rate, played it 73 times, better than 3.1%. So choose 33 random people, I'll be the worst player in the tank. So let's see how a bad player plays this. And I even have it set up, I think, quite well. So in the research I've got the best of everything here. I've got vent, binoculars, camo. You'll also see that I've got Aslan's mods. You get to choose all sorts of things. Now all the good players on YouTube don't use mods. They don't need them because they're good. I'm a bad player. Mods help me. They just give me more information, more numbers. None of these mods are cheaty. They're all allowed. They just help me out a little bit. Nearly all my crews, I make sure that the commander has got 6th sense. So I am in the bottom 1, 2, 3% for many tanks, even though I've got 6th sense. I'm trying to run camo and other things. So I just go straight into a game with this and let's see what happens. Now I'll try and explain as I go along my thought process. I'm sure there'll be lots of quietness. So the first thing I do at the moment is when it loads up, you'll see at the top it says a win chance 59%. I find that's very inaccurate. Anything between about 40 and 60, 50-50 chance who's going to win. And if I look here at the composition, what I do, I count how many of ours have got over 50% in their current tank, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our players. If they're not marked on our team, I don't count them, but on their team the unmarked I do count. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think for experience of players, they've got the better side. Now I'm I'm like, I'm going to run up here, run up the 0, I think, if I can get my tank in the right direction, and try and spot for people. Now what I have done in the past years ago with lights was I was one of these YOLOs would run in sometimes, just try and spot, try and be the first to get a few tanks, get a few points. But then I saw recently, you're not supposed to do that in the light, you're supposed to try and stay alive, because once you're dead, you're no good to your team. And that's what you true whatever tank you're in. So I've got to try and be careful. So I'm the leading tank, but I'm going to get ready to pull back. Now there's probably going to be some lights running around in this field. That's a medium. We're going to maybe spot me or try and do things. There's 2 SPGs. I'll try and remember to see what tanks are available. So once I get spotted, depending where they are, I may end up getting hit. Okay, he's going for LT432. Now something with the YouTubers who play this World of Tanks, they'll say, oh, that's an L432, and they know the aim time, the reload time, what gun they've got, the damage. Most tanks, I haven't got a clue what they do. I couldn't even tell you what pen I've got, so I have to come down here with my mouse and see, okay, I can pen 170, it's a tier 8 game. I'm going to be able to pen some of these. I'll load up with gold when I have to. Now I'm supposed to be spotting really some of the light. So let's see if I go over here, poke out a little bit. Now I'm kind of getting better all the time. I'll be playing worse this game because I'm talking. I'm not used to talking.
Enemy armor is hit.
And I'm spotted, but that's fine.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
That's alright. Now I don't really care about kills for myself. As far as stats are concerned, I don't care if I get no kills or 10 kills. Obviously it's nicer to get more kills, but it's not a big thing. The most important stat for me is to be on the winning game. After that, obviously it's nice if I can do damage if I'm in a scout. It's nice if I get spotting damage if I'm an SPG. It's nice to get stun damage. But we just see what happens. So now I'm going to creep around here a little bit more, see what I can see. Poke out a bit. Now, everyone who's plays World of Tanks, feel free to leave as many derogatory comments as you like in the comments. That's absolutely fine. That's fine. I got injured. I'm going too far in, so I'm going to die here. There we go. Now I'm going to there's me saying I wasn't going to rush in and die, and I rushed in and died. So I can see up here at the top with 13 but we got 519 more health points. Something this mod helped me with is I used to see who had the most tanks and think they're winning, but once you know their health, I find the health is a much better gauge. So I'd rather be on the side with fewer tanks but a lot more health, and they're pretty even on the health at the moment. Now sometimes I would try and see who a good player is on our team and ride with them once I'm dead to see how they play. So who's the best player we've got? By games won in the current tank, it's going to be this boy here. Okay, didn't even see what they're riding then. There we go, UDES145. I can probably click on it somehow, but it's just... There we go. So he's just riding across the field, not a care in the world. What's he got so far? No kills yet. Don't know how much damage he's got. Okay, 11-10. He spotted the an SPG. They've got 2 SPGs. Okay, he didn't get any office, but some spotting damage, I assume. SPGs like to drown themselves. That one's not trying to drown themselves, just trying to cross the river in a bad place. When I play SPGs, if I see a vehicle in a river trying to cross, I like to drown them. Yep, this is Fjords, I think this map is called. You can't... You don't want to be going to river. Even when you're losing, if you think you're going to lose, you shouldn't try and drown yourself. At least, if you want to play hide and seek, that's fine, but don't try and kill yourself. So it's saying we've got a win chance of 72% now. Okay, there's the other SPG. I should have had a picture on him so we can see him. Capping, that doesn't matter at the moment. Now they've got more health left than we've got. They've got 4 heavies left. We haven't got any heavies left. They've got a light and 3 tank destroyers. We have 4 mediums, 2 tank destroyers, and 1 SPG. going on here. We've got going on the 2 file, 2 heavies and a tank destroyer. So maybe we should try and hop into one of the other tanks. Okay, this is the T69 hanging back, trying to protect the SPG a little bit. But look, we could do get. Okay, he's gone now. It's 8-5, 83% win chance at the moment. Now, I would like to say the name of some of these tanks. I can't say them. When you hear like Quickie Babe or someone else and they say a name of a tank, it's like, well, I didn't know it's supposed to be said by that. Of course, he's different people have different accents, and that makes a difference. I can't even always tell where someone's from their accent. By the way, I am an Aspie, so I got Asperger's, so that probably affects some of the things to do with the way I play. And also sometimes you get someone in the chat saying, you retard, blah blah blah. And to be fair, I do call myself a retard. Hope no Aspies take offence by that. But if you think about the word retard mean, which means backwards, emotionally I am a retard, because emotionally I don't see things the same as other people. So it's 5-5. They've got more hit points less than we have. We've got a 73% win chance apparently. Now I guess it's down to the heavies and what they're like. Their heavies, they're doing alright. See, the win chance thing is a bit of a nonsense. It really is, because it doesn't take into account, I think, how much health you've got left, just the number of tanks. There's a little battle going on here. I think the T69 is going to die here. There we go. That's 4-4. They got 1200 more HP less than us. The ISU 152 is on full health, so that's what we should probably be going for. Our SPG is nearly dead. It's going nowhere. So it's all down to the SU 101. That's on full health. Where's our SU 101? There he is. I always say he, by the way. Of course they could be girls. It's still giving us a 71% win chance. So it must be thinking this is a better player than their player. Look at that. It's just taking a big hit. At least they've not got an SPG, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Now we've got the T44. Like that. Heavy. Now this SU-101 player is going to know what the reload time is on that heavy, I think. Is he going to help him? Whoever gets the next shot, these two gets them. There we go. He did take some damage. We're still on a 71% chance win rate, but they've got more hit points than us by over 2,000. They've still got the ISU 152. It's just round the corner here. Our SPG seems pretty irrelevant at the moment, although he does have a kill. That was a blind fire where he thought the heavies were up. Now if we lose this, I would have had an effect on this. I would have made it... Someone just clicked that. I would have made the game more difficult by not living for longer. There we go. This should be game over now. And it's still giving us a 58% win chance. Now how crazy is that? We got 2 tanks. The range on 45, the T44's on 97 health. So even if their side was 3 tomatoes, we'd have no chance. Let's try the T44. I don't know who keeps clicking that SPG, it's ground. There we go. There's the brave Lorraine going to go to beat all 3. Look at that, got some damage. There we go. So nobody actually put bad comments about the bad player, so that was nice. So that's how I can lose. And see how repentant I am. But I had a good time. That was. So I'm going to... So defeat. Now was I the worst player? No, I was only the 2nd worst player. So how's that? I didn't cost me any money. So there we go. That's what it's like to watch a bad player play in the LTTB. Feel free to leave comments about how painful that was for you.